This is Danny Swanson with Swanson Home Inspections, performing a sewer line inspection at 2192 Adrienne Drive in the city of Corona. I'm entering the sewer line through the cleanout located in the hall bathroom wall. The sewer camera is sitting in the horizontal portion of the sewer line just below what would be the toilet area. The top left corner of the screen gives you the distance that the camera will be traveling in feet. Our goal is to make it to the city's main sewer line, recording any anomalies we see along the way. Still frames are published in the report for reference, and with that we'll begin our sewer line inspection. So what we see right now is typical corrosion and scale rust buildup in a cast iron sewer line. The bottom of the pipe is flat. We've got some detergents. I have water running in the sink, so that's why I see water in the line, so we could determine its flow or lack thereof. It doesn't look bad, it's just old in typical condition for it. Here we're getting the read where we got a restriction here. This could be a potential issue for backups. I want to consult the plumber about snaking that or routering out to open up the pipe as it is restricted. Curves on the left and the right, the bottom there, built up over time. A little debris stuck on the top. 16 feet out from the hall back. Should be reaching the front of the home porch area. Looks like that's probably the clean out, which is out front right there as the on the roof of the pipe. You can see it goes up. And yes, now we're at the clay lateral connection point. So we're outside of the footprint of the home. We are now in the front porch yard area. The lateral connections look pretty good. Every 4 feet or so, there's a new pipe. There's usually roots in there, but I don't see any in this one. We got some root soil, intrusion here. We're at 66 feet out, so we're out to the streets. That's a pretty good root ball. So this is 66 feet out from this point. So we're out to the street and we got a good root soil intrusion here, restricting your line. It's over halfway restricted, 50%, more so than that. The minimum should be jetted.
Well, that's a cool thing.
Yeah.
Here, I thought you were going to crawl down into the pipe.
Put on my raincoat. Here's some more growth at the top of the pipe down there.
What do you think this is, like the sidewalk?
Yeah, the planter area out there, there probably used to be some trees or something, I don't know. But with these clay pipes, I mean, this is pretty big here, this is a big restriction. But these clay pipes, they're about 4 foot long and they just, stick together, and the roots always find their way in through those connection points. It's very typical. The problem is, you have to check with the city of Corona, but Brea, Fulton, those areas, they consider the sewer line all the way out underneath the street and to its main city connection point your jurisdiction. So if there's a problem with the sewer line and it's under the street and the street needs to be broken up, that's your cost. That's why it's important to know. Now, just because there's roots coming in here doesn't necessarily mean that it needs to be dug up and repaired.
It just needs to be cleaned
It
up.
needs to be cleaned out and maintenance every so often.
It's called hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
That's water.
Talk to the plumber. Everybody's got a different price, but also you can just ward a lot of this off by pouring root killer down the drain every few months to keep things from growing. We're at 90 feet, and the camera it's too far for the camera to push any further because it's just too much camera and rod in there.
Yeah.
So the sewer line should be coming up any minute now. We got to be close to it. But we've seen enough to know that it does need some work, needs some maintenance. And you are cast iron.
Is that good or bad?
Well, it's neither other than the condition. Your cast iron is generally in good shape, except there is a restriction point right about where you're standing, I think. You'll see it in the video.